嗨，我们学习吧，学习课本。OK，我们上次的视频学到哪儿？学到第8节课。哦，我碰了摄像头。8节课。OK，我们学到看不到74页，74页。这次我们学习词汇，课文就是关于一个哲学的问题。好，第一个词汇婴儿，infant，baby 有宝宝对吧 ？baby， infant 有婴儿 ，infant。I don't think there's much else to say about that one. 翻天覆地，翻天覆地。It means large scale, and it's almost always used in 翻天覆地的变化。翻天覆地的变化。I think that's about it. Is there any other collocations it's used with? Let's find out. 翻天覆地。形容变化巨大，车里翻了个个儿。Okay, so 翻天覆地的变化不好意思，你看不到。我刚才看这个，变化很大。So you can see change is imbued in the definition of 翻天覆地. So it can only describe 变化。翻天覆地的变化，翻天覆地的变化，翻天覆地的变化，翻天覆地的变化，翻天覆地的变化。There you go. Yeah. So this is one of these things you have to pay attention to with Chinese, especially 成语. This is 成语, especially 成语. 成语 has specific grammar. Like every 成语 has its own grammar. It's not like you can use the 成语, the grammar for one 成语 with another 成语. This it's a 形容, so it functions as an adjective, and it 形容变化 it's built into the 成语翻天覆地的变化. It seems you have to say that and nothing else, though. So it's almost like 的变化 is part of the 成语. Let's have a look at 有道翻天覆地. See if there's any exceptions to 翻天覆地的变化. It's always the same, is it? 巨变. Okay, 巨变. But really, that's 巨大的变化. 变化. It's almost always except 改变将是翻天覆地. Okay, 改变, the changes are big. 革新. Okay. 影响. Okay, here is a few exceptions. Okay, 革新 is innovation. Okay, so this is a revolutionary kind of innovation. Considerable is 可观. Yeah, this is an enormous impact. 翻天覆地的变化. 翻天覆但是让4个行业翻天覆地就是聚会了. What? Is this a verb? 让什么翻天覆地? Maybe you can use it as a verb like that. I've never seen that. 网络发生了翻天覆地的变化. 翻天覆地. Almost always it's this and nothing else. Almost always. Yeah. So sometimes when you study a word, if you don't know things like that, you really shouldn't count it as knowing the word. You see this kind of, the definition is this and this, and it's like, okay, but it can only describe change. Yeah, it seems I have a dollop of water here, a splosh of water. Okay, 下一个更新 to renew. 更新. Notice the first tone on 更. 更 when it has the first tone is something like renew or something like that. 更新 no, first tone 更改变改换更正更新更一更名 oh, okay, so it is to change 更正 to correct, right? 更正 to make corrections. 更新 which is renew, right? To make new again. Renew. 更一 okay, I don't know this word, but 更一 yeah, all right, to renew one's clothes. 更名 to change one's name. Change one's name is 改名 改名 变更 no, I don't know any of these. 更改 I think I've used 更改 yeah, I've encountered this one before. 更新更换 yeah, to swap for something new, right? I think so. 更换电话号码更换零件 yeah, replace a part. 更换位置 not necessarily something new then. 这些证件要每年更换一次 so the licenses need renewing each year. 更改更新 what is 更新 that's something else entirely then. 更名这是改名对吗？改换名字和名称 wait, this is like to change your sorry, this is like to change your name, right? How much of that did you miss? I hope you haven't missed very much. Or maybe you can follow me on Pleco. 更名改姓更名启事 I'm not sure. This is like renew your name kind of. I think 改名 is like change your name. Maybe 更名 might be update your name in a database or something like that. Might be a little bit different. I'm not sure. 更替 this is like 更换, right? 更换 更迭 I don't know this. What is 迭? What is this character? Alternate, change. All right, it's just another one. 更动更易 I don't know. 更易 all right. So 更 is 改 right? We found that one. 改变 改变 The first tone 更 is 改变 更新 renew. Yeah, 更新 I think you can use it for library books, right? 更新那个yeah, let's ask. Can you use 更新 for renewing library books? Maybe it's something like 延续 to extend. OK， 稍等一下，我就是休息一下我的电脑屏幕。yeah， 续借 continue borrowing. OK. Yeah, so you think of the word renew in English, you'll probably think of renewing a loan, a library loan probably. Should I put the light on? 我忘了开灯，区别不大的。I can do it like this. Yeah. 我的眼睛没有那么黑。Okay. What things can be 更新的？Renewed using 更新 instead of 续借。更新软件 oh yeah, update your software 更新 yeah, or maybe update is a better translation there. Update, install critical updates. Yeah. 更新应用程序 same thing. 更新信息更新数据 update information or data. 更新技术更新时尚款式更新新闻 update the news. Not sure about that one. 更新内容 update the content. Yeah. 更新设备更新机械 update equipment or machinery. 更新政策法规更新设计图形 Yeah, update policies, update maps, tooling, design, graphics. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to say update is a better translation. Do they have update? No, I'm going to regenerate. No. Why is that? Maybe I'll move it over here. Okay. Yeah, let's chop that one off. To update. I think update is better. To regenerate. Is there any plausible universe where it can mean to regenerate? No, it can't be right. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong page to begin with. 更新. I was just thinking, renew, replace, update, renew. Rejuvenate. Oh, maybe for like forests. 草场. 更新草场. To regenerate. Yeah, kind of. Sorry, I seem to be doing this a lot in this video. 更新林地. Regenerate. Yeah, I shouldn't have crossed it out, but honestly, this seems very rare. This seems every day. So this is a much better meaning. So it can mean this, but yeah. 更新生产设备. 观念可以更新. You can renew your beliefs, your point of view. 万象更新. I don't know what that means. Probably a lot of updates. 酒窝. There's also, oh, 酒窝. There's another word. Okay, there are a few words here we need to learn. Let's have a chat with ChatGPT. What are the words for simple in Chinese? 酒窝. There's got to be another one, right? Oh yeah, I don't know that one. No, all right, maybe 酒窝. Oh, maybe it's the other writing I've seen before. 酒窝. Is there any reason why 酒窝 has 酒 in it? I don't know. Alcohol nest. Wine dimple. Wine, it's nest, right? Or somewhat poetic and cultural. When they smile. All right. Poetic reasons. And a dimple on one's chin is called 壳窝. Really? No. 壳窝. This is not correct, right? 壳, first tone. 壳窝. Okay, but to be honest, I don't know that character. All right, and dimples in general, not necessarily on one's face. 酒窝. All right, so you can still use 酒窝 elsewhere. All right. All right. Was there another one I wanted to look up? I forget now. All right. 下一个词汇 蹦. Maybe you know this character. 蹦. Do you know this character? It belongs to the word 蹦极. Do you know the word 蹦极? I'm going to be careful this time and give you a look. 蹦极. 蹦极 kind of sounds like the English word 班级. 英语班级 音译. Oh, okay, so it's a kind of, what's the word? 音译. Transliteration. Okay, 音译. 蹦极 is 班级. But if you look at the characters, I think of 班级. If you look at the components, the 偏旁. Okay, this is 足, so it has to do with feet and something. I see a mountain and I see two friends jumping off the mountain in doing bungee jumping. Whee! I don't know. That's how I remember it, right? 蹦极啊，有祖，你的祖做什么？你的祖在山上，然后你和朋友一起蹦下来、跳下来，那我掉下来，哇！太恐怖了。祖，山和朋友，朋友的朋，耶，蹦。The other one you show is 蹦蹦跳跳，蹦蹦跳跳。蹦蹦跳跳，蹦蹦跳跳，蹦蹦跳跳，蹦蹦跳跳。草地上蹦蹦跳跳的小狗。Yeah, it's like the dog and or dogs, the 小狗. Or maybe I should say puppies. The puppies bouncing on the lawn. Yeah. 孩子们蹦蹦跳跳的进了教室. Okay, so this emphasizes the children are excited to go to class. Doubt. I don't know. What's the modern way of expressing doubt? 一只松鼠在树枝间蹦蹦跳跳，蹦蹦跳跳. So a squirrel is hopping from branch to branch. Okay. 蹦，然后蹦. What else do you need? Not that 蹦. This is the wrong one. This is a character, but this is 崩溃. 蹦，从台上蹦下来，耶！双脚急跳，反之跳， yeah, it's basically the same as 跳。他使劲一蹦就过了沟 ，so he, with one burst of effort, jumped over the 沟 ditch, yeah, something along those lines. Or maybe sewer or something, some kind of like water canal kind of thing. Maybe ditch is fine. Channel, trench. I like trench. 这件事还没处理完，那件事又蹦出来了。Okay, this is a metaphor. 蹦出来了, popped up. So he jumped into existence, something like that. Next, 跌倒的跌，跌倒。This is the one you need to know. 跌倒 and 摔倒 yeah, 摔倒 I think they're the same. 跌倒摔倒 yeah, 跌倒 has this metaphorical usage. It means like tumble or something like that, right? But here it's tumble can be used metaphorically to mean to meet an obstacle, right? 跌倒，他滑了一下，跌倒在地。Yeah, so slipped. This means like not tripped over, but slipped, because maybe the floor was slippery. 跌倒在地 and fell on the floor. 在哪儿跌倒，就从哪儿爬起来。So this is a metaphor, right? Wherever you fall over, that's where you get up. All right. Yeah. Do you ever use it other than 跌？跌了一脚。That's right, 脚. This is ankle, is it? 脚 first time. 叫一声 no. I'm not familiar with that character, it seems. 跌倒，跌在水中。Yeah, this is fall into the water. 跌落，股价跌了。股价 this is grain price 跌了 so this is decreased. Yeah, so it's used metaphorically. 价格、产量等。Okay, 股市行情下跌。下跌 is like down, go down, right? 下跌。跌价。Yeah, all right. Fall, tumble, and you. I'll go back to the text. 跌 fall, tumble, And you need to also note that it can be used metaphorically to mean fall and tumble. Same as in English. In English, yeah, you can have a fall, but sometimes it means like, yeah, if you fall, I'll pick you up. This doesn't mean literally fall, and it doesn't mean literally pick you up either. Next is ba. Ba means scar. You also need to know ba hen. Right, let me get this right. Ba hen. This one. Ba hen. Ba hen scar. Ba hen. Yeah, 你的额头上有个疤。疤痕累累. This is covered in scars. 疤痕累累的手. Yeah, okay. 伤口会留下难看的疤痕. Yeah, so when the wound heals, it will leave an ugly scar. Yeah. Ba, I think ba is just a single character, ba hen. I think ba and ba hen are the same thing. There's just a one character and two character version. 伤口或 I don't know that one. Ulcer? No, 创口. Open part of a sore. Okay. 伤口. Well, what is a 伤口 then? Is a wound. Not quite sure. 伤口或创口愈合后. 愈合, this is 愈. 是痊愈的愈, right? 愈合 heal. 痊愈的愈. Do you know 痊愈? Yeah. I don't know. You don't often see that character 痊. I think maybe it's only used in this word. Yeah. I think it's only in that word. 痊愈. Single purpose character, right? 痊愈, 全可. I don't know this. Maybe it has two words. Most characters belong to many words. This one's like, yeah, you know, I'm doing my own thing, thanks. All right, this you. So we got 愈合. What are we doing? 疤痕. Ba. 愈合后. So when a wound or that sore, like an open wound, maybe just say open wound. Open wound heals 留下的痕迹. 留下的痕迹. 痕迹 is trace. Yeah, mark, trace, vestige. Okay. Trace. 痕迹 is used in a lot broader context. 痕, it's 疤痕的痕, 疤痕的痕. But 痕迹, like if you said disappear without a trace, you can use that one. Well, let's see. We'll go ask, how would you translate? Disappear without a trace. I bet you this is 痕迹, right? Oh, 无踪. Yeah, actually, that's another one. 消失无踪. Could you do it using 痕迹? Yeah, 消失的无痕迹. Yeah, disappear without a trace. Okay, but so you can do this, but maybe this is a better choice. 无踪. 消失无踪. Yeah. I'm not sure. Is that the best choice? Let's Google it. 无影无踪. That's better. 无影无踪. Yeah. Okay, so disappear without a trace could translate into that sentence with 痕迹. But there's this 成语 that just comes in and destroys that. 消失无踪. Oh, here it is as well. What is this? Is this a movie? 反馈有用. 原传基地的小说. No, it's a novel. Okay, so there's a novel called Disappear Without a Trace. All right. So you could use 痕迹, but there are better options available. All right. So 疤 is scar. 器物上像疤的痕迹. What is 器物? I don't know. Organ? Implement? Utensil? Okay. 脸盘上有块疤. 脸盘. 脸盆. 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 So there's a scar on the face washing basin. What do they call it? Wash bowl. Oh, okay, that's more succinct. Face washing basin. I assure you that is my native language. Okay, so this is metaphorically, right? 牛痘疤, 牛痘. Oh, this is cowpox, right? 牛 is cow, 痘 is pox. Cowpox, 疤. So it's not just vaccination, but it's vaccination from cowpox. Oh, is cowpox smallpox? Are they the same thing? It seems they are. I feel like I need to learn something about smallpox now. 牛痘. There's also other ones like, is it 鸡痘, right? Chickenpox. 鸡. Yeah, that one. Oh. Chicken. Wait. Shui dou. Oh. Oh, maybe because does chickenpox come from chickens? Well, let's go ask ChatGPT. I mean, I feel like it's a little off topic, but I'm not going to be able to concentrate until I know. Does chicken pox come from chickens? It has to be, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't call it that. 水痘. In Chinese, it's 水痘. Okay, 水痘. See, chicken. No, 水痘. What other poxes are there? Such an ugly word, isn't it? Pox. A pox on your family. Okay, it's a virus. Herpes. All right. Oh, okay. So I feel like that's a win for Chinese, right? Like 水痘. Does it come from water though? It's water pox. I don't think it comes from water either. Maybe it comes from water droplets or something. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, 牛痘疤. Yeah, I think there's like a whole generation of Chinese people with scars on their arm from that period. Let's go see. 牛痘. Yeah, like this. Yeah, you'll see there's like a whole generation of Chinese people with these scars on their arms like this. Yeah, I don't have one. Ka jie miao, 牛痘. What is 卡介苗? Oh, so this is like some sort of, I don't know, 牛痘. 这是牛痘. Ugh. 真不好看. 那是什么? All right, I'm not going to look at medical things. 所以 OK， 有一年代的中国人，他的胳膊上 有牛痘疤，胳膊上有牛痘疤。Let me say, is that right? 有一年代的中国人胳膊上有牛痘疤，牛痘疤，对吗？Because in the process of eliminating smallpox, this was just part of it. I think pretty much everyone got it. 你说的对，在过去的中国，很多人胳膊上可能留有牛疤痕。在过去，为了预防天花，what? 天花 is also smallpox. 天花 ceiling flower, sky flower. 天花板 Wait. 天花板 is ceiling, right? And 天花 is smallpox. 天花板 smallpox board. I don't know. Why is it called that? 人类采取过重对吗？过重牛痘 This is 重过重。Is it first time or fourth time? 接种 Maybe it's third time. Maybe I was wrong. 牛痘又称牛痘苗的方式。So they eliminated okay 牛痘接种四省 I said 四省 I should be more confident. 接种 Okay, so this is the smallpox vaccination. Okay, 现代疫苗技术的发展使得天花疫苗更加安全的有效。Yeah, so 现代中国人的胳膊上一般不会留下牛痘疤。Yeah, so there's like one generation of Chinese people that have a scar on their arm from this vaccination. I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, like almost like a social marker or some kind of something along those lines. It's like, oh, you have that scar, I have that scar too. What are we doing? 掩盖 掩 is like conceal, cover. 盖 is cover as well. Yeah, 掩盖 Yan is more like to make unseeable, right? 盖 So you're covering it to make it, well, to conceal it, right? Yeah, often you might 掩盖你的疤痕 right? 掩盖你的疤痕掩盖脸上的疤痕你也去画张掩盖 but you can 掩盖 other things. But the purpose of 掩盖 is to conceal something. You don't want other people to see it. 掩盖从上面遮盖 Oh, okay, so from the top cover. 用树枝把陷阱掩盖起来 Yeah, and 遮掩 is probably one of the many words. Yeah, mask, conceal, and 隐瞒 This one is conceal, but it's conceal the truth, right? 掩盖事实真相 Okay, this is cover the truth, conceal the truth. 大雪掩盖着田野 Oh, okay, so this is not a deliberate act. This is the snow concealed the fields. But yeah, okay, covered up the fields. Yeah, okay. Most of the time I get this one. It's like a deliberate act to make something unable to be noticed by other people. 掩盖不住内心的喜悦 What does 不住内心不住掩盖不住 Oh, 掩盖不住 This is unable to conceal 内心的喜悦, unable to conceal the joy in one's heart. Yeah, okay. 谎言 lies 掩盖不了事实 lies cannot conceal the facts. Yeah, all right. That's what it means. Next, 大脑 brain. Yeah, there's not much else to say about that. 大脑有小脑吧? I think maybe there is a 小脑. Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. Why is there a word 大脑 when we already have 脑子? 大脑. I think this is like the physical brain. Like if you cut out someone's brain, it's like here is a brain. That's the brain. 脑子. Yeah, this is more. 脑子 also carries more connotations of thinking. I think this is more the what's the word? Like the physical brain. It's like here it is. 大脑脑子. Formal scientific term for the brain. Yeah, exactly. Anatomy, structure. That's what I was trying to say. And 脑子 also means things like mind and whatnot. Yeah, so it's a bit more. This one's more general. Is there a 小脑? Is there a 小脑? If there's a 大脑, there must be a 小脑, right? Oh, okay. Cerebellum. All right. I'm not up to date on my neuroscience, so 小脑. So there is a 小脑. I really don't know what 小脑 is. 小脑. Let's click this one. Okay, this is 大脑. Where's 小脑? 小脑. Yeah, 小脑 is this pit here. Okay, so this is 大脑, and this is 小脑. All right, so maybe neuroscientists would not consider. There's also 中脑. 中脑. This is 脊髓. 脊髓 is like spinal column marrow or something along that ballpark. 盐水. 椎体. I don't know. 椎体. I don't know what that is. This is like ganglion or something. 小脑. There is 小脑. Okay. But let's just say we'll save learning the difference between different parts of the brain for when we study neuroscience. All right. 大脑 equals brain. I think for most people, that's what it is. If you talk to an ordinary person, they will consider this the brain, and they won't distinguish between different regions of the brain, like in the science illustrations. 确信, we talked about this one already. To be certain, to be sure. 也有坚信, yeah, 确信. 比喻. Okay, I use this word all the time. You got to use it all the time, basically, to describe things. 比喻, it's a noun and a verb. Yeah, to draw an analogy, no, to use a metaphor, or it's also a metaphor. 这是一个比喻. You can say that, it's not a problem. It's a metaphor. It's a noun and a verb. 比喻. As a verb, you would say something like, 我把女人比喻为月亮. I take women and metaphorize them as the moon. 比喻为. Yeah, well, you know. How do you say metaphorize in English? I don't know. 比喻为. To draw a metaphor between women and the moon, which is common in Chinese. 比喻. 比喻. 打比方, 比方 is a similar one. Maybe it's the same. 比喻 and 比方. I don't really know the difference, honestly. 比方. Yeah, usually I say like 打个比方, 举个例子和打个比方, 打个比方说. So you give an analogy, you give a similar situation. I think this is a bit different actually. You give a similar situation where you're meant to take home a lesson and apply it to the situation you're facing. 修辞手法，用有类似特点的事物给另一事物打比方，可分名誉。What do you reckon that means? 可分名誉。Okay, so 可分 is able to be divided into 名誉。Simile, okay. 暗喻 metaphor, 借喻 metaphor. Okay, so these are just different types of metaphors. Shall we figure out what they are? 名誉 暗喻借喻名誉. Oh, this is when you explicitly state. The simile here is confusing me. I'm actually kind of interested in what the difference between these three are. These three different types of metaphors. All right. Yeah, 比喻义. 比喻义. I don't know. I would say 含义. 它的含义. 含义. 它的含义. Implicit meaning, implication. 字、词、句和话语所包含的意义. Yeah, it's the meaning, but it's usually implicit meaning rather than the 字面. 字面 literal 字面的意思. 文字的表面意义. This is also literal meaning. I thought it was just literal. 从字面上看. Yeah, so sometimes when you're learning a language, it helps to pay attention to the literal meaning and the metaphorical meaning. 比喻. I'm going to jot this down because now I'm really quite curious as to what these three metaphors are. 比喻. So there's three types of 比喻. One is 名誉. Whoops. 名誉. One is 暗喻. I think the difference is what is revealed. 暗喻. And the other one is 借喻. No, that's not how you write it, is it? Let's write that again. 借喻. You. What do you think the difference is? I think 名誉 is when you kind of point it out. It's or something like that, maybe. 名誉. Okay, 明显的用另一种事物做比方. Yeah, it's what I said. Okay, I got it right. It's not a simile, as fit as a fiddle. Similes. I don't know, maybe I just don't know what the word simile means. You. So this is when you deliberately signpost. You deliberately signpost your metaphor. 听演员好像早晨8、9点钟的太阳. Yeah, so this is youth is similar to the sun at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Or youth, young person, that's better than youth. Okay, then there's 暗喻. And I think this is the non-signposted metaphors. 暗喻, like 女人是月亮 or something like that. Women are the moon. which you obviously know is a metaphor, right? 一种本体和喻体，本体 main part 和喻体 the metaphorical part 都出现喻词是用是成为等。北京是中国的心脏 Yeah, that makes sense. 心脏北京是中国的心脏 So Beijing is the heart of China. This is where there's no actual flag posting. You're meant to figure it out. Like, you could also say 北京是很像中国的心脏 Yeah. So Beijing is like the heart of China. Yeah, all right, I figured that one out. What do you reckon 介于 is? I can't guess this one. 介于 It's funny. I start learning words I don't even know in English. 比喻的一种不出现本体和比喻词。OK， 直接借用喻体来代表本体。So 本体 is the main part. OK， 只见树木，不见森林。This is can't see the forest for the trees. 直接用喻体树木森林。Okay, so 树木 and 森林 here are not really relevant to what you're applying it to. This is the literal understanding. 分别比喻 respectively metaphorize 局部和整体 Yeah, okay, so this is one component and this is the whole. Yeah, all right. So they don't, it's not like women are the moon. It's not like women are like the moon. It is just something else entirely. And you just kind of infer from that. It seems. 我出现体本 Okay, so there's no 本体 or 比喻词. So you've got some problem and you use this phrase that describes something else entirely and you're meant to kind of draw parallels between them. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, so this represents something in the original problem. This represents something in the original problem. Yeah, all right. I think I vaguely get the idea. Next, 呈现. Oh, is there anything else we need to know about 比喻为? Let's read these ones. 可以把绿树比喻成 Yeah, metaphorize as 氧气的工厂 Yeah, trees are oxygen factories. Yeah, trees are oxygen factories. Yeah, it makes sense, right? But it's like we take trees and metaphorize them as oxygen factories. 这只是一个比喻的说法 Yeah, so this is kind of an adjective here. This is a metaphorical way of speaking. Metaphorically speaking. All right. 呈现 to present a certain appearance, to appear. Yeah, we looked at that in the last video. I didn't really come to any concrete conclusions. It's just 呈现 出现 显现 I don't know. My impression is 呈现 is kind of like presents itself kind of thing. Usually I see it when people are kind of going on a road trip and a beautiful scenery appears in front of them. This is that appears. 我眼前呈现出一片美景 Yeah. So that's what I've studied in the past. You can see. Yeah. I really can't tell the difference too much between these words. But maybe they're so close that it's better you don't tell them apart. 固有, 固有. So 有, to have, can be modified by a whole range of prefixes. This is one example. 固有. 固 is 固定, 固体, this sort of thing, right? It's unchanging, right? So 固有, it unchangingly has 固有. 原来就有的. So intrinsic. So it seems like it's had this always, and it's not changeable, right? 人的正确思想不是自己头脑里固有的. Correct ideas are not innate in the mind. Okay, so this is a little different though. 原来就有的. Maybe this is a generalization of 天生. 天生自然生成的. So it came with birth, but maybe 固有 applies to things that aren't necessarily born. 固有. 人固有已死. So this is like people will intrinsically die one day. 人的正确思想不是自己头脑里固有的. We said that one. 人固有已死. We said that one. 这是北方固有的特征. Okay, this is like an exaggeration, of course, but this is a characteristic typical of the north. It's presumably 北方 is China's north. So basically it's a stereotype of people in the north of China. And we say it's 固有, it's an intrinsic property of the north. But I don't know, modern China, people travel, people eat different cuisines from all over China whenever they feel like. I think the lines are getting blurrier. 即兴是磁铁的固有性质. Okay, so 即兴 polarity, 即兴. Yeah, so having two poles. 即兴, the existence of poles, polarity, is an inherent property of a magnet, is inherent in a magnet. Yeah, so you can't have a magnet without poles, right? That's what it's saying. Yeah, actually that's a good one because, yeah, 天生 wouldn't work here because that comes with birth, but magnets aren't given birth to usually, as far as I know. Assuming my high school biology teacher did not make any wild mistakes, I believe, yeah, people do not usually, or at least magnets are not given birth to by organisms. 一种固有的自信流露出. 固有的自信. Okay, so this is like an intrinsic self-confidence. Like 流露出 is, you can kind of tell. You look at the person, it's like, oh, yeah, there's self-confidence oozing from that person. It's metaphor. All right, 固有. This is different to the other ones though. 固有. 固有 here is an adjective. Yeah, that's interesting. Because the other ones are verbs, right? 有 is a verb. 我有三本书. I have 3 books. It's a verb. The other ones like 享有. 享有. This is also a verb. It means to have, but it's a verb used quite like enjoy in English, actually. you enjoy certain rights. Yeah. 享有崇高的威望. Okay, this is enjoying high prestige, right? This is a better one. 妇女享有同男子平等的权利. Yeah, so women enjoy the same rights as men. So this is enjoy in that sense. 拥有 is another one. 拥有. Yeah, I mean, it kind of means to have in the sense of own and possess, but I do see it used elsewhere as well. So, yeah, for example, here, 一个拥有10万人口的新城市. Yeah, I mean, the town doesn't own 100,000 people, right? 拥有丰富的矿藏. Yeah, so it's not really necessarily relating to ownership. It's kind of like to have, it's a bit more formal. 拥有核武器, possess nuclear weapons. Yeah. Okay, 具有 is another one. I don't know, I often don't know which one to use. And I use one of these every now and then, and my teacher tells me I'm wrong. How dare you use this one? 领有. Oh, this is 领. This 领 is 占领, 对吗? That kind of 领, to possess. Yeah, land or people. Okay. But they're all verbs. This one's different, isn't it? Where are we? 固有. This is different. This is an adjective. Are there other examples where X 有 is an adjective? How do I don't want words beginning, I want words male. 还有具有 verb. What are these colors? Oh, colors are like the tones, right? 所有. Yeah, that's an adjective, is it not? 这个吧，全部的，一无所有，国家所有权. Yeah, here it's an adjective, so maybe it's in that sort of vein. 国有. Oh yeah, this one, 国有. Yeah, this is the same, right? 国有. It's the same. It's 区别 to differentiate between this one, 私有. And 民有. Okay, so the 私有 is private. Yeah, so privately owned, I should say. 国有. This is government owned. 国家所有. Yeah. Okay, it's an adjective, right? Yeah. So yeah, it happens. Next, 阐述. We talked about this one, right? Oh, it's really hot. It's the middle of winter and I'm really hot. Oh. One issue is the heater's on, and the heater's like built into the floor, so I'm literally sitting on top of the heater here. I've got my window open, but it's not helping much. 阐述, we said it to expound, to set forth. It's a bit of a formal thing. 文章阐述了作者的观点. Yeah, I think it's like you give your argument and you lay it out in systematic detail, this sort of thing. Let's have a look at Google image search, actually. 阐述. Because it sometimes can give you a really good idea on what to think about, what mental picture to have when you think about these words. 阐述. Maybe it will give me some people's, I don't know, diatribe. Oh, yeah, my VPN sometimes does that. That was my VPN this time. I 重新开始它. What's wrong with my VPN? My VPN is angry. No, it's Come on, VPN. 你不要辜负我的期望。Okay. 阐述 third tone. That looks like first tone. Is that a typo? It's third tone. 阐述. Oh no, it's not a typo. It's just on the small font. Yeah. 阐述. Okay, so I put it in here and it looks like a whole bunch of people just learning the word 阐述, which is not especially helpful. 阐述. Where can do I have people? What does 阐述 and 陈述 mean? This is not especially helpful, is it? Do you know who she is? She's Penny Wong. She's an Australian politician. Where are we? 阐述. So maybe we should be using this word in terms of politicians, because there's a lot of politicians here, right? So maybe these politicians are 阐述ing. So who is this? Wang Bin? So I forget, right? I forget his name. Something in the ballpark of Wang Bin. Yeah, 外交部发言人阐述中方 blah 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 blah. Okay, 中方 is the Chinese side. Probably it's going to finish like 立场 or something like that. The standpoint. So this 外交部发言人, this Chinese spokesperson, is going to state China's standpoint on something. Okay, so there's it's like an American politician, is it? I don't know. I don't know half these people. But it does seem like there's politicians everywhere. So it does seem like, okay, maybe you know this guy. So 阐述 Xi Jinping 阐述仪式王朝 maybe 晋文王 Forbidden News Network. Okay. Maybe this is kind of like not the best thing to put on YouTube. Yes, Xi Jinping is probably 阐述ing China's policy on certain things. 阐述. All right, so from here, I'm getting the impression this is a politician's thing. 阐述. Oh, actually, let's go back and chat with ChatGPT and ask. So is 阐述 usually done by politicians? All right. So often politicians 阐述, but academia, business, it seems like it's like you need to have more than just saying something. It's like maybe a formal statement or something like this. Okay, is to formally state in detail, something like that. That's what I'm getting. It's formal and it's in detail. Yeah. I get the feeling a nobody, a nobody cannot 阐述. Will it understand that? Like someone without some kind of qualification. If they are presenting, but to be able to present detailed information, you need some kind of qualification. Clarity, depth, formality. Yeah. All right. Maybe ChatGPT is correcting my worldview here. Including the got a little bit grumpy at me now. Including so-called nobodies can engage in effective and detailed explanations. I'm sorry if if I offended you. I'm sorry if I. All right. All right. Maybe it's best that I need to renew that page anyway. No need to worry if you haven't offended me at all. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it wasn't. I mean, when I mean nobody. It's like somebody without some kind of qualification. Or at least someone who hasn't done a fair amount of research. Yeah. You need to do like a reasonable amount of research to provide an in-depth discussion. All right. 陈述. Oh, okay. 陈述 is to state. 陈述 to state. Like 陈述你的立场, right? State your standpoint or something. 陈述自己的意见. So state your position. Yeah. It's, I guess, for future reference, so people can cite that, I guess. 警察要他陈述事故的经过. So the police asked him or required he. Is it 要? No, maybe it's fourth time. 要他. Yeah, the police wanted him to state the incidents 事故. No, more like accident. The accidents 经过 what happened. 不含糊地陈述了美国的立场. Yeah, so unambiguously stated America's standpoint. Yeah, so this is just a statement. You just say our statement is that we want to reduce carbon emissions or something like that. We say 陈述. I think 阐述 is usually more detailed. Seems like, yeah, you need to do a thorough research. Okay. All right, that's okay. Here. 见解, 见解, opinion, understanding. Yeah, I always get these mixed up. There's a whole bunch of words like 意见 and 见解 and similar words. 见解. "对事理的认识和看法." 事理, what's 事理? Oh, okay. Logic of reason. So this doesn't sort of equate. 抱有, here's another one, 抱有. This one's a verb. 抱有不同见解. Okay, hold different views. Oh, there's also 持有. Yeah, that's another kind of to hold. 一篇很有见解的文章. Okay, an article with original ideas. Do they say original? 这只是我个人的见解. This is my own opinion. Okay. 对这个问题他没有提出任何新的见解. Okay, didn't put forward any new ideas. Yeah. 见解. Okay, well, there's so many words like this. 意见. 看法, 主张. Is it the same? 看法. Let's ask ChatGPT. How does 意见 differ from, say, 看法 or 建议, not 建议, 建议 suggestion, 意见. No, I said 意见. Ah, this one's wrong. How does 见解? Wait, it's not in the dictionary. Oh, no, it is. There it is. 见解. I shouldn't say dictionary, the input method. 间接 and other synonyms. Did I spell synonyms? It doesn't look right. What are you going to 告诉我？我拼错了。哦，喝一口水。哦，免得嗓子疼的不能说话。间接 has some different 看法意见。Insights, perspectives, viewpoints. Insights. Ooh, that's a better one. Insights. Oh, I think this is a good translation. Insights. I like this one. More profound and thoughtful understanding. Yeah, this is different. If you say insights, it's different. It feels different to me if you say insights. All right. Can you please whip up, let's say 7 sentences using, I said please. Oh, the pinyin. Can I stop it? I'll just do it again. Can I edit that? There we go. 这位专家对于环境问题提出了独到的 I've never seen this word before 独到的建议独到的见解 All right, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like insights. I'm going to use that as my translation. My mental translation of this word is going to be insight. So novel insights into environmental problems. 在这次研讨会上，各界代表 is what? Okay, all walks of life. So representatives from all walks of life 分享了他们对未来科技发展的见解。Okay, so people from all walks of life were sharing their insights into the development of technology, future development of technology. 这个历史见解让人们对那个时代有了更深刻的了解。So these historical insights. Okay, I think this is insight. I like the word insight. I'm going to think insight. This is my mental translation of 见解, insight. Yeah, opinion is kind of like, well, yeah, that's just your opinion, man. It's just, yeah, it's just like not important. But insight, it's like, oh, wow, that's a clever way of thinking about that. Understanding is also, there's like, okay, we've come to an understanding, maybe like quite different actually. Insight. 演变, we talked about this already in the last video. 演变, we compared it with 进化. This is to evolve, not necessarily in the evolution sense. 人是从语言演变来的. So, like men or people are from apes evolved into existence. Like man evolved from apes. 事情的演变是如你所料想. Okay, 事件. So the evolution of the event, the situation, yeah, is proceeding according to what you predicted. 冲突演变为内战. So the conflict evolved into an internal war, civil war. Yeah, maybe like in America. with the civil war there. At first it was a conflict and then it escalated into a like civil war. All right, why have I written this is 演变? Oh, this is also 演变, right? It's the same pronunciation. Is that right? Huh. Can that be right? 现在一般写作演变. Okay. It's exactly the same word. It's an alternative writing. Oh, but this one makes a lot more sense, this yen, than this yen. So maybe this is where it came from. And this yen is like yan chu, yan zhou. It makes very little sense to me. But now I understand. This yen is like to change kind of gradually, right? What? Develop. Fu yen. We did this one, to go through the motions. Is that really a character? I don't believe you. The Sheng. All right. 多出来. OK, 书籍在传抄刊刻中多出来原文. All right. 复原本this one 延伸 derive. Yeah, evolve. 衍生蛋白. Yeah, derive proteins. That makes so much more sense than this yen. So that makes a lot more sense to me than that. But maybe people are like, you know, I don't like this character. Let's change it to this one. Let's change this character to this one and use that from now on. Okay, 下一个词汇. Yeah, I don't think that 演变 is a verb. It means to evolve. Something evolves into something else, right? And it's not just in the theory of evolution, but it's also, yeah, like a situation can evolve into another situation or something. 推测, next is 推测. 推测, to infer. Yeah, there's a few words that mean to infer. What do I use this? 推测. It's 猜测, 推测. 推断, I use 推断. I tend to use 推断. Why do I use 推断? Is it any different? 推断. 推测断定. Oh, okay. So that sounds the same to me. 研究过去，推断未来. Okay, so you research the past and infer the future from your research 见解, your research insights. 就是通过研究的见解，你推断未来如何. Okay, 推测, what am I? Okay. 根据已知的未估计或想象未知的. So based on what you know, you estimate or imagine something that is unknown. 事故的原因目前还难以推测. So it's hard to know, hard to infer what the cause of the accident is through what. No, just that. All right. 猜测 is more like yes. 猜测你的猜测是对的. 猜测 to guess, also a noun, right? 你猜一猜. 推测 is more like inference, right? The 推 in 推断推测 is inference, right? 跟猜测、猜想不同。推测是要有根据的。Yeah, so you need a starting point or some kind of data or something like this. 猜测、猜想多指单凭主观想象来估计，不强调有什么根据。Yeah, 猜测 and 猜想。This is like you're guessing, you are guessing without evidence. Yeah. 推测，根据推测，不过是推测而已。Maybe there should be a 这 at the front. 这不过是推测而已。Mere guesswork and nothing else. What is this? 圆化石 So this is ape-man fossils 可以帮助我们推测猿人的生活情况。Okay, so what do you call ape-man fossils can help us infer the living conditions of ape-man. This is like the intermediate ancestor between apes and humans. 推测问句 I don't know. This is what I meant to click on. 从你的信中，我推测你还没有下决心。Yeah, okay, so from your letter, I infer that you have not made a decision. Yeah. 推断 I always use 推断 Maybe 推断 is more definite. Or 推断 I infer this. 譬如 Next is 譬如 I'm going to be honest. I don't know the difference between 比如, 例如, and 譬如. And I've asked Chinese people and they don't know the difference either. So I just use 比如 because I do handwriting and 比如 is the easiest one to write. I don't know why this word exists. 譬如 I think they are identical. I can't think of any difference whatsoever. Yeah, there you go. 譬如 What's the definition of 譬如 It's 比如 Yeah. 譬如 That was another one. Yeah. 譬如他就是个说话太直的人。For example, him. He speaks too directly. Yeah. We saw this not too long ago, this pattern. 各抒己见. Yeah, we saw 己见 not too long ago, right? 己 is 自己, 见 is 见解, right? So 各抒, 各 is everybody. 抒, this 抒 is expresses 己见. Yeah, everybody expresses their own opinions. So if you're in a boardroom or something, maybe you want to go around and have everyone express their opinions, have a chance to speak. 各抒己见. Okay, I'm kind of curious about 己见. What other words does it belong to? 唱抒己见, 发抒己见. These are the same, right? Oh no. 各 means everybody, whereas 唱 and 发, okay, 发抒己见 is express your own opinions, because it doesn't say 各. And 唱抒己见, 唱 is like unobstructed, so everyone's just says what they want. It's like fire at will, but it's like give opinions at will. 各持己见. 个人坚持个人的意见. This is like everyone follows their own opinion. 各抒己见. 各执己见. Everyone implements their own view. 孤行己见. 固执己见. 顽固坚持自己意见. Oh, okay, so this is kind of you're stubborn and follow your own way, whether or not some other way is better. 坚持己见. Yeah, This is like persevere with one's own views. That may or may not be a good thing. 偏执 similar thing. 己见 be bigoted though. 偏 is 偏见对吗？偏见抒发己见 this is 发抒己见 直抒己见 directly state one's opinion. Okay, this 抒 I'm going to be honest, where are we? Good. This 抒 I don't recall encountering it ever before, ever outside of 歌抒己见. 歌抒己见 everybody expresses their own opinion. Yeah, it's literally what the characters say. 表达抒发 seems 抒发 is a word. Vent express. 抒情抒怀 yeah. That's just telling you how to handwrite it. 直抒胸臆 直抒 is to directly express. 胸 is your chest. 臆 is, I don't know what 臆 is, but it's what's on your mind, right? Essentially. You directly express what's on your mind. 文章书写了他在日内瓦工作Geneva 日内瓦工作时的感受. Okay, so the article describes his experience, his work in Geneva. Yeah. All right. 抒 means to explain or state. Was it 抒发? This one, 抒发 was the word. Express. What was that one? 抒情, to express a certain emotion. 抒情. All right. So 个 is everybody. 个字. 一个来对吗？个字，个个 maybe it's 个个。也每个人都发表自己的意见。Okay, 所以见 is 意见，不一定是见解。个个抒发自己的意见。下一个吧，通缉。Oh, I forgot this word exists. This is, well, I don't know. You don't usually run into this word. Yeah, to list as wanted, to order the arrest. This is like a warrant or something like that, is it? 通缉. You know what? I'm going to count this as green. Where is my pen? I'm going to make you green. 通缉. You only encounter this in very, very narrow circumstances. It needs to involve the police. 发布通缉令. Okay, so this is announce an arrest warrant. No, arrest order. 被通缉的罪行，被通缉的罪行. So this is an arrestable offense or something like that. 他在被警方通缉. Okay, so usually you'd say 他被警方逮捕 or 他被警方拘留. He is arrested and or detained by the police. But 他在被警方通缉, so he has a warrant out by the police. But it doesn't make much sense outside of the police. It has to be the police, right? 通缉. 执法机关. Okay, so this is like the executive organs, law enforcement organs. It's organs in, how do you say it? Agent in the sense of agency. The law enforcement organs, 关通令机, 关通令机, no. 通令, I got it wrong. 执法机关通令 Dina. Oh, Dina is to arrest. I did not know this word. Okay, 通令. Okay, 通 is to inform, right? 通知别人, right? And 令 is 命令 order. 向很多地区或部门发出同一命令. Oh, okay, so this 通 is more like widespread. Maybe it's like 通风 airflow. Maybe it's something in that sort of thing. This is like warrant flow. It flows. 通缉在逃的犯罪嫌疑人、报告人或越狱犯罪罪犯. So, all right. So you want to arrest someone who is escaped. They're a criminal or a criminal suspect, a defendant, or someone who has escaped prison. 通令缉拿 通令缉拿 Okay, so this is to circulate an order. 缉拿 Yeah. This word I don't know. 缉拿 to arrest. 缉捕 So what is this 缉? Seize arrest. This is not 编辑 is this one. 通缉 These are different D's, right? They're quite similar, aren't they? 编辑 to edit or an editor. 编辑 This is second tone. 通缉 is first tone. The left-hand side is different. 鸡 this is silk, this is car. That's how I remember it. Hey? Okay, so 鸡 Where can I make a note in my textbook? Can you see? Shall I move it up a notch? Oh, that's where it's staying, I'm afraid. Okay, I used all these pretty colors. Now I just use black. 鸡 Seize arrest. Okay, seize arrest. So yeah, we need to know 缉捕.缉捕 搜查捉拿搜查捉拿 Okay, 缉捕逃犯 escape no 缉捕 seize and arrest an escaped prisoner. Yeah, all right. So 通缉 Maybe I should go to the police station and ask if they have any 通缉. I'm trying to learn the word 通缉. Or maybe they will get the wrong idea and I shouldn't do that at all. You have 通缉? Where can I find 通缉? There is 通缉. Oh, maybe we should Google it instead rather than actually go to the police station. 通令缉拿 Okay, so 通缉 silk mouth ear, right? Silk mouth ear. 通令缉拿 缉拿 is also another arrest. I'll put that here as well. And what was I going to do? 通令 How do I understand this word? 通令 Issue a circular order, a general order. 向很多地区的或部门发出同一个命令，向很多地区或部门发出同一 Are these the same? Oh, there's a de here. there's a de here. So this the de changes this from a verb to a noun. Okay, so the tongning. A person can tongning, which means they will do this, and this can be their tongning, which is what they've done, right? 知道通令，鼓舞人心. All right. This one, to issue us a general order. Maybe I'll say that, issue. All right, that'll do for my notes, but let us have a peruse of this one. 通缉. I'm going to be honest, this word really does not come up often. Oh, these are just examples, right? All right, so these are 通缉. Let's look at this one, 通缉令. What am I going to do? 通缉令. Okay, this is wanted. Is it 通缉令? But 通缉令is not just wanted, is it? It's there's an arrest warrant for them. 在逃人员信息. Oh, there's all this information. All right. Where's what am I supposed to do? The reality is you can see this as easy as I can by Googling it. That's not, is it wanted? So yeah, wanted usually implies you're going to arrest them in English as well, doesn't it? 通缉令. Figure in. I don't know. Sorry, but I don't recognize that character. That's her name, is it? Sichuan Shan. Oh, that's her location. Okay, so she's wanted for arrest. 通缉令，诸位以自首. Oh, okay. So 诸位 was wanted for arrest. 以自首 is turned himself in. So we don't have to worry about that. What if I click on this? I'm kind of curious. Maybe there are actually like active warrants out for people. This is Hubei. I'm not in Hubei. All right. Oh, okay, that's him. He turned himself in. Don't worry. Okay, he turned himself in too. And so did she. All right. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, there was a lot of people involved in this. 以抓获. Okay, so this Wang Weiming, he was captured. 以抓获. Jiang Guilin. Oh, okay, he was captured. 以抓获. Oh, she tried to flee, but got away. Got captured. 以自首. Yeah, these people, they turn themselves in. And from what I understand, you get a lighter sentence if you do that. Okay. Where are we? Next, 触犯. 触犯. Yeah, 触犯 means to violate. It's not like, usually it's violate the rules or laws or something along these lines. 触犯. 触犯人权. Yeah, this is violate human rights. Okay, well, there you go. 触犯法律, violate the law. 触犯人民利益, violate the people's interests. So maybe something like a politician will be entrusted to work for the people, like put the people's needs before their own, but then maybe they violated. If the politician was corrupt, they might violate that. I think that's how it is. 我触犯了你. 我触犯了你. What do you reckon that means? offend. It's offend in the sense of to commit an offense against. It's not 得罪. 触犯. Offend, violate, go against. 触犯法律. 我什么地方触犯了你? Actually, let's have a check. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it can mean 得罪. 不好意思，诸位 I'm done with you now. But good on you for turning yourself in. 触犯. 触犯 can okay, 触犯 usually means to violate, but can it mean offend in the sense of 得罪？得罪我得罪别人，也许我无意得罪我的老师，也许那时候就不知道准确的词汇，所以我说大概的词汇，但是词汇有贬义什么的，我不知道。就是作为语言老师，就真的有这个问题，就是学生不知道准确的词汇。所以就动不动就得罪老师。触犯 This is yeah. This is what I thought. It doesn't usually mean this is like 得罪. You kind of insulted their daughter or something like that. This is this one. 得罪. What? No, okay. 得罪 can also mean to commit an offense. Yeah, like maybe I will say something in Chinese, or at least I used to say things in Chinese and not realize they were totally offensive. And maybe it's like my poor teacher is like, oh, no. Getting offended. But like, I had no idea that was offensive. Then years later, it's like, oh, that explains a lot. 触犯得罪 Okay, 触犯 violation of rules or principles. So 触犯了你 in what possible contexts would 触犯了你 arise? 触犯了你 I have violated / offended. You I mean, it is translated to offend against. 触犯 it's like legal violation. 我触犯了法 So, but this is 你触犯了法律。你的行为触犯了社交规范的 social norms， 你触犯了你的我的个人界限。Oh, personal boundary. Yeah, 个人界限. I do know that word, but I don't use it often. Oh, okay. So maybe something like this. 你触犯了我。你触犯了我的个人界限 So you violated me, you violated my personal boundaries. Does China have a concept, or Chinese have a concept of like personal body space? Have a concept of personal body space? So when we were young, we were instructed not to violate the personal body space of others. 个人空间 is this if you violate someone's personal body space, do you say 触犯个人空间 Sorry, I violated your personal body space. 侵犯. Oh, I encroached on your personal body space. Yeah, invaded my... Oh, this is what you say in English too. That beats me in both Chinese and English. It's frustrating. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so... All right, let's go back. Rewind. 触犯, I think I'm right. Usually you're violating rules, regulations, or you're violating someone, but violating someone in a legal sense or in a bodily sense or something like that. To offend. I can't think of any example where it would be translated to. Let's ask ChatGPT that as well. Okay, some dictionaries触犯 as to offend. Do you have an example in which this would be apt? 触犯，他的言行举止，常常触犯了公司的礼仪规定。So what's the translation? Violate the rules. You don't offend the rules. Okay. Can you give me some examples where 触犯 translates to his humor sometimes offends. 是得罪，触犯了一些人们的敏感点。敏感点 is that a word? Sensitivities. So you violate. Oh, okay. So you offend someone, but you 得罪人，你触犯人的敏感点。when you offend someone's sensitivities, it's a different word. 导致了一些尴尬的场面，触犯了一些文化差异。That doesn't make sense in English. Does that make sense in Chinese? Offend some cultural differences? That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm going to declare that as nonsense. All right. It's not often ChatGPT gives you utter nonsense. All right. I feel like I'm digging too deep, or I'm going too far down this rabbit hole. I've been around this mulberry bush a few times, and I feel like I'm going on a wild goose chase. Metaphor overload. 触犯. I think violate is a better translation. You violate the law, you infringe. Maybe infringe is better again. Encroach. Encroach is a good one. Oh, the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. How do you say America's Second Amendment? How do you translate the Second Amendment into Chinese? No, as in the full text. It's not especially long. I think it's like 1 or 2 sentences. All right, here we go. 为了自由国家的安全，有组织的实兵是必要的。人们拥有并携带武器的权利，不得侵犯. Okay, this one is 侵犯. This is infringe. So the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. So they use 侵犯. All right. And would you say 触犯 is not at in the second amendment? The right to bear arms shall not be infringed. 人民拥有并携带武器的权利. So the right to possess and bear arms, 不得 is not allowed to be infringed, encroached. But we can't use 触犯 here. Okay, in the context of the Second Amendment, 不得侵犯人民携带武器的权利. All right, so I want to talk about, can you say the government is 触犯 in my rights? Maybe that's also 侵犯.政府正在侵犯我的权利. The government is infringing my rights. All right. 触犯. 触犯呢? So the subject for 触犯 is usually a person. A single person, I'm guessing. Or maybe a company or something could do that as well. Or an organization. 触犯. Okay, 侵犯 is better for a government. But you can say 触犯人权. What's the other one? 冒犯. And how does 冒犯 fit in with 触犯 and 侵犯? Okay, so 侵犯, I'm going to think Second Amendment right to bear arms shall not be infringed. 触犯, I'm going to think 触犯, you violated the law. Yeah. And 冒犯. I don't know. What is 冒犯? 冒犯. I've jotted it down in my notes as a synonym. Causing offense or making someone feel displeased due to is a like 冒罪 or something like that. I remember there being a word like that. Okay, so you offend someone's sensibilities. 加油, 冒犯. Is there like a 冒罪? Is it a word? No, it's not a word. It's 得罪, 冒易, no. Maybe it's 冒犯. Can you give me 3 example sentences for each, please? I don't need English nor pinyin. I don't think offend is a good translation for 触犯. Yeah. 他的言辞冒犯了一些同事. Okay, so this is offend. This is like, yeah, you maybe he said something sort of racist, and it's like, oh, not so sure about that. 引起了一场争议. All right. 他无意中冒犯了我的感情. Okay, so this is offended my emotions. I didn't know you can offend emotions. You can't offend emotions in English. You can offend people. 让我感到有些伤心. Made me feel hurt. 在国际场合要注意避免使用可能冒犯他人的词语. Yeah, so in international platforms, you need to be careful to avoid using vernacular that offends others. Okay, that makes sense. This is quite like 得罪。触犯，他因为涉嫌触犯法律而被逮捕。So he was arrested on suspicion of breaking the law. So violating the law. Okay, so when I think of this, I'm going to think of violate the law. When I think of this, I'm going to think of offend someone. And when I think of this, I'm going to think of infringe the Second Amendment. Okay. And then just kind of generalize. 公司的行为触犯了环保法规。受到了罚款。Okay, so the company's behavior infringed on environmental statutes, and as a result, they got a fine. 在这个社会，我们必须遵守规章制度，以免触犯法律。So we need to respect and uphold, comply with. That's better. Comply with 规章制度, rules and regulations. Yeah, I kind of vaguely know what that thing means, but anyway. 侵犯 violate. 这个公司被指控侵犯了知识产权. Okay, this is infringe on intellectual property rights. 侵犯 intellectual infringe. 他们的行为严重侵犯了个人隐私权。Okay, so their behavior seriously infringed on personal privacy rights. 军队越过了国境线，被指责侵犯了领土主权。Okay, so when the army crossed over the international boundary, they were accused of violating or infringing territorial sovereignty. Territorial sovereignty. Yeah. All right, gotcha. I think that's clear. At least it's semi-clear for me now what the difference between these three are. 冒犯, 侵犯, and 触犯. Oh, 我说了多少时间? Shall I have a rest? How many words do they have? 41. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it's taking a lot of time studying words, but that's what happens. Shall I have a rest? Maybe I'll have a rest. I'm tired. There's no point in, I've gone 2 hours. That's pretty respectable time in it. All right. 我们说到这里，好不好？谢谢观看我的视频，请鼓励我，请给我按那个点赞的按钮。我们下次聊，拜拜。